Well, well, well. Boy, it's time for my springtime haircut, like nothing else. This is, that is not an undercut. That's what that is. You may have heard me allude to it once or twice. But, the thing is, Americans are really fucking stupid. Like most of them. Like, not all. Most of them. Like a lot. A lot. Like a lot. Like really stupid. I mean, dumb. And not like the stupid that I'm being right now, just to make the little audience in the back of my head laugh. Um, I'm more referring to, let's see, how should I put this? Not seeming to understand the language in which your own constitution is written in. Okay. Point of order number one, I've previously raised, and that is regarding the fact that the fact, not my opinion. It'd be one thing if it was just my opinion and you didn't have these things called eyes so you could fucking see for yourself. But it happens to be a fact. It means it's observable with your eye hole. The fact is that the phrase electoral college is not mentioned anywhere in the Constitution. In fact, the concept of the electoral college is not mentioned anywhere in the Constitution. It is basically some shit we made up. This interpretation of the Constitution comes from the Three-Fifths Compromise and should have been undone after we fought the Civil War. And by not having the proper interpretation of the Constitution, basically, everyone who's ever fought in a war for America has died in vain. Yeah, that sucks. That's how you got Trump. And basically, what Trump means is that everything the Union fought for, everything we fought for in World War II, everything we fought for around the world, fought and died for, preserving other people's freedom, and we no longer have it. Because with the Electoral College, with the Three-Fifths Compromise, you don't have democracy. It says it in black and white. These votes don't fucking count. Okay, your votes, if you dare to live in a fucking state that didn't rebel, basically, your vote counts less. How the fuck is that right? How is it even possible that you people are this fucking stupid that you still have things working this way? And you fucking morons probably hear me and think that you know better than me? Go ahead and look for the word college in the Constitution. Okay? Do a little search. See who the dumbass is. You. You know how I know you're a dumbass? From experience. I know exactly what it's like to be as stupid as most Americans are. almost as stupid as most Americans. I was never quite as stupid as most Americans. Now, see, I can't throw in people around the world in this stupidity analogy here because this is some shit that only Americans are supposed to know, but we don't fucking know it. So what good are we? Two of the most crucial concepts for preserving democracy. The definition of election, first point of order. Second point of order, the definition, okay, the definition of the word, morons, of impeachment. Do you know what the word impeachment means? Oh, that's when you charge the president. Somebody gets charged for. No. No, that's when the FBI brings charge recommendations to. No. No. You're all fucking morons. Oh my god. To hear grown fucking people with college degrees say this nonsense. No wonder you fucking people got trumped. You're all morons. Impeachment is when people decide whether to remove someone from office. And that's it. Among the recommendations that can be considered in an impeachment of the executive are charges, improper conduct, treason. We just don't like the guy. He smells funny. Impeachment is something you do when someone is convicted. Oh yeah, did you know that? Do you know that for hundreds of years in this country, we've had people sitting in jail that are still holding office? Why? Because people don't know what the fucking word impeachment means. Oh, he's in jail now. Oh, I guess that's over. No, you still have to impeach the motherfucker. Because impeachment does not mean arraign, arrest, charge, indict. That's why those are different words. They have their own little house made of letters. Ha! You done made up this shit about the Electoral College, and you don't even fucking know what the word impeach means. The hell is wrong with you people? Okay, electors, the thing that's actually in the Constitution. An elector is basically like the internet. Oh, I know. See, what the electors do is they become a series of tubes that carry the votes and a list of the tallies of the votes by county to Washington, D.C., where they go and they read the vote tally totals from their states. The reason why how the fuck else do you think they knew who won the election? There is no language in the Constitution that gives any authority to make any deciding vote on the election. All it says is that the electors get to vote too. And you fucking people have been sitting here. Like, what have you been doing? My God, this is like, I feel like when the mean lady finds Adama and Rosalind, and they've just been like fucking off, making up the rules as they go along. I feel like the mean lady right now. I feel like the lesbian captain of the Pegasus on Battlestar Galactica. What have you people been doing? Just making shit up as you go along. The electors, okay, it says in the Constitution that the electors are supposed to vote publicly. Their votes are supposed to be written down. People are supposed to know what the electors vote for. because they got a long donkey ride ahead of them. Hello? If there's no internet, there's no computers, there's no. I mean, most people can't even fucking read. Okay? You know, the way the country was for the first 100 years. Most people could not read. When someone is trusted by a state authority, by the people of a state, to take that state's voice, their democratic will, to the federal capital, Washington, D.C., their ballots, and this is what the Constitution says, this is all it's spelling out in this thing that you've made up as an electoral college. Their ballots must be cast publicly. Their names must be known and who they voted for. Because how the fuck else would you trust them to go all the way to Washington, D.C. with your entire state's votes? The Democrats wouldn't trust a bunch of Democrats, and the Republicans wouldn't trust a bunch of Republicans. Savvy? Now, there's some states where they send different electors. There's some states where they send all of one party or another party. That's fine. When all those Republicans electors get there, they're supposed to give a total of the people who voted. They don't get to vote twice. That's what you fucking people have been doing. You've been letting people vote twice, and their vote counts more than fucking people in other states. And what the fuck are you talking about? Even if, and like I already know what you think you're talking about. You think you're talking about the 3/5 compromise. That was before the Civil fuck war. So this stupid interpretation that you did just to make Southern white landowners happy so that they could vote for all their slaves, you're still doing that? Now, when it comes to impeachment, somebody's guilty of a crime, you arrest the motherfucker. We don't have kings in this country. The founders made it very clear that nobody was supposed to be above the law. The thing is about the president or people in the federal government, they don't have to be charged with a crime and convicted of it to be impeached. They don't have to be charged with a crime at all to be impeached. There doesn't even have to be any evidence of a fucking crime to be impeached. If there's a possibility of a crime, you can impeach. If there are the votes and people just don't like the guy, they don't really have confidence in him, they don't trust him, you can impeach. Those things are optional. However, when someone gives aid and comfort to the enemies of the United States, you have to charge them with treason. That's your job. I suggest you get to work.